This is our third year as the title sponsor. Beta Breakers has been around for quite some time, and it's a fun event. Everybody should come out and have a good time.
My name's Joshua Muxon, and I've actually been affiliated with Beta Breakers as the Elite Athlete Coordinator for the last 2 years. And this whole area was at one time part of the Bay, oddly enough, and this is an all-been landfill. So it actually, in theory, starts in the Bay. And then we'll race to the Breakers, which is the Pacific Ocean on the other side, where there's no bay, it's just a big beach. And as you travel through the course, you travel through a bunch of the neighborhoods that San Francisco, kind of helps make San Francisco unique. What Beta Breakers has sort of been recognized at is, aside from at one time, recently, the largest foot race in the world, it's kind of a big moving party. I think a lot of what San Francisco does that's great and that I really enjoy in the area is these sort of civic events that allows for everyone to feel a part of the community. San Francisco has a great diversity, and it's one of the best cities in the world, and it really brings everyone together. It's sort of a big, fun, exciting time. The race itself is about 80,000 individuals that will be participating in the race. A lot of the times they're not registered for the race, so they're what they're called bandits. And a lot of people do dress up in costume. You see people pushing carts. People could be on stilts, any number of things. In Hayes Street Hill, that's about between mile 2 and 3. Crowds gather around there, and it's right by what's called the Painted Ladies. They're a set of Victorian houses that you might remember from the TV show Full House. That's exactly where the race crests on Hayes Street Hill.
Mashup creative energy. It's awesome. People have a sense that San Francisco is very crazy, very diverse, really out there, and this is a visible display of that creativity, I think. I'm Lizzie, and I'm a yellow taxi driver. Look for me out there on the streets.
So on the back side of the course, as you travel down, it flattens out briefly around Divisadero, and then it'll go uphill a little bit into the Golden Gate Panhandle, which is part of the San Francisco Golden Gate Park that is about 6 blocks long, but only a block wide. And in the 1960s was actually a very large camping community for sort of that hippie generation.
Usually, what's going on at Beta Breakers? How do you have to take care of people when they step out of line?
Runners. I think I saw a drunk guy. I saw, but a lot of people have open containers. It's not allowed in the city of San Francisco. Code 434.
Hey, what about the guy with the 4-inch cock?
The guy with the 4-inch cock was promptly arrested, handcuffed.
I'm sorry, officer, I didn't catch your name.
Officer Conrad. PB 432. Give him a back.
I'm out of breath.
I noticed.
Yeah!
I'm Bill Green. I'm the founder of the Greenlight Foundation. We're here at University High School in Irvine, California at Deaf Arts Jubilee 2006. This is our 5th year. We've got over 140 deaf and hard of hearing high school students here enjoying a fun day of seeing deaf performers from storytellers. We have magicians, dancers, these kind of people can show them they can do anything. You can be a dancer, you can be a comedian, you can be these things. You're not limited by anything.
My name is Alex Navarez, and my nickname is Flo. Well, the reason I'm here for deaf difficulty is because I really like to teach deaf and hard of hearing kids, because I want them to have experience or learn, or they want to become an entity in the future so they can become a break dancer. Because I would like to have deaf and hard of hearing to become a break dancer instead of having only hearing. No, I really like to have some hearing impaired, some deaf and hard of hearing to become break dancer because it's natural, it's normal. So that's the reason I'm here, to teach, tell who am I, how did I learn, where I'm coming from. So I want them to be like me in the future.
My name is T.L. and I'm a performer and I'm a singer. I'm also a fashion stylist for celebrities. And my band's name is Kriya, K-R-I-Y-A, which basically is like a primal sound and a scream, and I kind of named it after that freeing sound that deaf people make in the back of their voice, like when they're screaming and they're happy. I love how deaf people are free and they don't think or care about that sound, so I kind of thought that was appropriate. Really, in the deaf world, there's like deaf, there's hearing, there's hard of hearing, and there's all kinds of like political issues around, the whole cochlear implants, what is, deaf pride, all that stuff, and I'm right in the middle. I'm probably, obviously a little closer to hearing because I'm more high functioning. I can still hear, and I have a hearing aid, but if I didn't have my hearing aid, I could still sort of get through. But I like that I'm in a place where I don't fit in either world. Sometimes I find that really frustrating. But I've just decided to make it my mission in life to try and be crazy enough to try and blend the two worlds together, through music. It's not natural to be singing and signing at the same time. It's a bit like boxing and singing. It's really hard on the muscles in the neck. So now I'm starting to use interpreters more, so it frees me up. I never set out to start doing music for deaf people. I just did music and wanted to be the best singer that I could be. And then I have friends who are deaf, so they would come to the show, and then I would just feel like, because of deaf culture, it's considered rude to leave them out. I just would sign, so I'd do a few songs, and then there was one, and then there was 80, and this kept coming and coming and coming, and I was like, whoa, and then I became known in Canada as the deaf diva. And so obviously my message here is totally to empower people. It's all, that's all I can do, and I keep saying, well, if it makes a difference to one person in the audience, and they can grow up feeling like they can go out there and be the best them that they can be, whether they're deaf, hearing, or anything, it's that I've kind of done my job.